How's it going, YouTube? GeminiJets 280 with West Palm Beach International Airport update number 2. There's 0 new miles for this update and no new subscribers, but there will never be any subscribers unless you have a real airport. And I make an exception. And I have actually added a gate. Charlie 13 is a new gate down here, as well as some building upgrades. We'll get to those later on, but JetBlue has an office building now, and these are actually buildings, sort of. I try to make them look a little better than just boxes. And I added this building down here. It's actually the top of my control tower, just had to be built, so yeah. And I also kind of just laid it out differently so I could have a runway coming in over my Denver mats. But we're actually going to start down here with our JetBlue A320 tartan tail on final approach from Washington Reagan. Next up, we're going to go for a runway taxi in. Get down to the end there later. We have a Delta 757-200 with me that's holding short of the aircraft taxiing out. We have a couple taxiing out for departure, and it came in from Atlanta, head to its gate. Once one of the aircraft, it's actually pushing back, gets out of the way. And after that, we have a Southwest 737-700 Canyon Blue taxiing in from Philadelphia. Pushing back, we have American A321 US Airways color scheme pushing back for Philadelphia. On the B concourse, starting at B2 at the Allegiant Gate, which has a United sticker. With a new layout, Allegiant I might move Allegiant to A concourse and bump Delta down one gate because JetBlue has another one now. So that one Delta gate might be shared with JetBlue, which is actually now a JetBlue gate, but that might be shared with Delta. So yeah, and then that would bring Allegiant next to Frontier. United would move down one gate, and American would take the gate here. I'll figure it out. Let me know what you think down below. So you want more, if you want to see more Deltas, more JetBlue, more Spirit, Allegiant, and Frontier, or more American. Those are the airlines that are up for building, and I brought this aircraft in. I don't know if seasonal's on right now, but Spirit A319 Bearfare passengers are deplaning from Atlantic City. Empty American gate followed by an American 737-800. Sorry, I'm a little sick right now. Passengers are deplaning from ORD, Chicago O'Hare, and they'll head out to Dallas-Fort Worth. That would be an American A319 US Airways colors, servicing for a flight to Charlotte Douglas. Got the bus bringing some people. In the back, this camera doesn't zoom well, so I'll move myself. We have an American Eagle E-175 operated by Compass, boarding for a flight to Washington Reagan as well. We have, I think, 2 or 3 Washington Reagan flights. But actually, this airplane now has a jetway part with some stairs. So it's basically a deconstructed jetway that doesn't quite fit there. So yeah. On the other side, those of you that follow my Instagram saw this plane. New for Palm Beach, we have an Air Canada Express Sierra 705 operated by Jazz, just began boarding from Montreal Trudeau. On the taxiway, we have a big guy. First cargo in West Palm Beach, in my West Palm Beach, and actually the only cargo is FedEx 767-300 taxiing out for a flight to Memphis. So the cargo is really over there, but I'm gonna say it's back here, and then this taxiway goes to it as well as this one. So he's taxiing out. After that, we have a Southwest 737-700 new colors, servicing for Long Island, Il Sup. Empty Southwest gate where 737-300 is beginning taxi to Atlanta. That we have a Southwest 737-300 Lone Star 1 catering and passengers out from Baltimore, Washington. And at the end, we have our Southwest 737-700 new colors, number 2. Final boarding call for, and the tug's just pulling up for Pittsburgh. And that is the new building. It's not the best looking thing, but it looks better than boxes. This is what it looked like before. And I also covered up the roofs. So I think it looks pretty good. It looks better than it did, so it's always an improvement, right? Frontier 319 and the taxiway pushing back for my other airport, Denver, my main one. And this seasonal is actually in right now for Thanksgiving holiday. We got our gate here in the end. After that, we have a United Airbus A320. It is just pulling into the gate from Newark. It's got the catering truck and the fuel truck, as well as the jetway pulling up. After that, we have a SkyWest operated for United Express CRJ701. Passengers are just finished deplaning from Houston and will head back there in a little while. Just about to push back, we have United 737-900 our final boarding call for Newark. We get a lot of Newark flights, and Palm Beach does. So we have 2 here, and Denver doesn't get them. I think O'Hare might, but I couldn't find what aircraft it was on. So right now we got 2 Newark and 1 Houston. Houston is on the CRJ. After that, we have a Delta 717-200 pushing back for Newark LaGuardia. At the regional gate, we have a Shuttle America U-175 for Delta Connection boarding for New York John F. Kennedy. Got our new, I think this was new after the last update, we have our new GSA parking area. And then in the corner we have in Delta A319, final boarding call, and tug is hooked up for flight to Detroit. After that, we've been a Delta MD-90, resting for flight to Atlanta, Hartsfield, Jackson. After that, we have a JetBlue A320 with Sharklet's barcode tail. Passengers are just deplaning from Westchester County, New York, or White Plains. Airport code for that is HPN. Empty common use / JetBlue. It's technically common use, but JetBlue is the only one that uses it. It's on the JetBlue area. Then we have a JetBlue FDNY. For some reason, the light makes this plane look pink. Jet red. Boarding for Boston Logan. At the end of C concourse, we have a JetBlue 321. Catering and boarding soon for New York JFK, and this is an actual flight. I did actually spot a 321 going on flight radar 24. And then down at the new gate, only capable of holding Airbus A320 and 21. That's the only one we have lines for, but it can also take the 737s. 757s are actually too long. So yeah. And I guess smaller than 320 can go in too. But it is a JetBlue A320 with Sharklet's barcode tail, deplaning with air stairs from LaGuardia. After that, we have a JetBlue A320 Blueberry's tail lining up or holding short for takeoff on 10 right. That's the active runway, even though not written down on the airport. It's holding short for takeoff to Hartford, Connecticut. That's it for the update. Nice and quick. That's what I like about Palm Beach, is they're nice and quick to make and record, and you guys aren't sitting here listening for 3 hours. But I'm at 98 subscribers, so if you haven't subscribed yet, I'd really, really appreciate the sub. And comment down below what I should do for a 100 subscriber video. I'll also post that on Instagram. And would you like to see an Evergreen Peaks International Airport update this week? Great Lakes will be this weekend. And then the cycle will continue after that. But Evergreen Peaks is due this week. So should I do it this week or next week? I'm thinking of doing it about Thursday or Friday. Then Great Lakes will be Sunday or Monday, maybe Saturday. Depends. New models. I'm hoping my next model will be an American A319. And then following that, I'm hoping I'll be able to get the other third Delta MD-90, November 903 Delta Alpha. And I just booked flights, one to Charleston and back. It's on Delta. It's going to be a 757-200, which is actually Denver to Atlanta. It's on the European setup, so the previously Trans-World aircraft with lie-flat seats in the front, so hopefully that doesn't get switched. Let's try to get upgraded to first class on that. And then it's a MD-88, 717, and MD-90. Really excited for the 717. Haven't been on them since Delta had them. Or since Delta's gotten them. I had them with AirTran. And then I still have a couple models for sale. Let me know if you're interested. And check me out on social media. And I'm not going to let this get over 10 minutes. So like, comment, and subscribe like what you saw. And thanks for watching. And we'll see you later.